Hey everyone, my name is Mikra and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Now, I'm excited to play this game because this game was really popular back in the big 2017, and I was really excited to see what's new with the Plus game. But I really want to start all over again. So let's just begin and try to find the new things ourselves. So new game, Miko Ray. Gosh, I love this game. This was really a popular game back then. Now, I'm gonna warn you, this might be boring because this is a visual novel. There's gonna be a lot of reading, but I'm just wanna have fun play this game, okay? Hey! See an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it's just kind of works oh, sorry about that, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would always sleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better running running away. Sorry about that. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I always slap again. But I caught you this time. maybe, but I can't read. I don't know why. But only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that. Sorry, man. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Mikori-senpai. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the streets, As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Mikori-senpai, what is it? Have you decided on a club to join yet? No, not really. I was planning to go back to my house and play games, just sleep. You know, get my beauty sleep. I hate going outside. I hate socializing. I hate doing activities. I'm just an introvert. Let me be alone, okay? The club. I told you already. I'm not. Yes. The MC knows. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Really? Because I don't really remember. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conventions where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content, just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. See, I knew it. MC is an OG. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize. That hits deep, you know. I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'll die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about it. Alright, gosh. If that makes you shut up. I'll look into a few clubs if that makes you happy. No promise though. Will you promise me? I just said no promise. Yeah, at least promise me you will try a little. Yeah, I guess I promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised if I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she doesn't exaggerate everything inside of her head. This music in this game is dope. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Damn it, dude. Siren wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice. Start with the anime club. Yes. Hello, Sayuri? Sayuri must come in the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. Sure, Sayuri. Whatever you say. Whatever makes you happy, Sayuri. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. No, what? What is it, Sayuri? Come. Just spit it out already, okay? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayuri? Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayuri is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I am 99% she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Same, dude. I'm not a big fan of reading, but at the same time, if you read more, it just expands your world more. I get to know more things, more new things. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club that they were bringing new member, and Natsuki make cupcakes and everything. Don't make that promise you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayuri is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long Damn it, Sayuri. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay! Let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayuri across the school and upstairs as a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayuri, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me new member! I glance around the room. Oh, Papa Woman, what's up? Girl 1, oh sorry about that. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Cyrus always... I can't really do voice acting, man. I suck. Doing Cyrus' voice is just killing me already. Cyrus always says nice thing about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Mikori, welcome. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh, what are you looking at, bugger? If you want to say something, say it. So sorry. Natsuki? The girl with his sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayuri. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayuri says that quietly to my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say the things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayuri and Natsuki. It's nice to meet both of you. I'm Mikori, by the way. And it sounds like you already knew Monica, is that right? I do? Who's Monica again? I don't know. That's right. It's great to see you again, Mikori. Monica smiles with me. I like her pose, man. we do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic, the perfect girl. Basically, complete out of my league. So having a smile at me so genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica. Come, sit down with me, Gori. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. But there is a lot of chairs, you know. I don't have to specifically sit right between both of you, do I? I get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged from the table. As I mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, the tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So kawaii! I have no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Gosh, I don't know how to make Monica's voice though. Practically everyone sounds the same because I suck at voice acting. Well, you know, just anything one. Sherry grabs one first, and then Monica and I follow. It's delicious. Sherry talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice she's glancing in my direction. She's waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Not gonna lie. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you taking me? It's not a. It's not like I haven't. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Yeah, I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you. You know, you, baka. Alright. We give out Natsuki weird logic and dismiss the conversation. He returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Yeah, don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to press you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that. You know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? Crap. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me that I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decide to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity on how to prepare for events. I much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I am fulfilling that dream. Monica is really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't many people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yay! We'll try. Sorry. We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different goals, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Mikori, what kind of things you like to read? Manga! Anime! Well, how do I say it to her? Considering how little I read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga! See, I know, right? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki had suddenly Natsuki head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is so amazing to me. And telling a good story in such foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walk in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't that amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Desperately, I grabbed something I can relate at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For some reason, for someone as gentle as you, I guess you can say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club's meeting. You look like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give it that back! Fine. So your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just cute as you are. Sayuri slides up behind Satsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not kawaii! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes away. No. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet? I understand how it feels, Natsuki. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The true form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reach of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. What? Natsuki and Yuri looks quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then the next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yay! Let's do it! Plus, now we have a new member. I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Mikuri? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Isn't that right? You were joining this club, right? Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I have never made my decision yet. I still have other clubs to look at and oh crap. Oh crap. They're all staring at me. I hate being put on the spot. I lose my trains of thought. All for the girls staring back at me with their dejected eyes. They just went from smiling and but I'm sorry, I thought. Mikuri. You all? I'm defenseless against this girl. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I will be super pissed! Then let's make this official then. Welcome to the literature club. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks I guess. Okay everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Mikuri, I do look forward to see how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress this class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I really feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Mikori, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart. Sorry, but I can't read. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my successes and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen whoever likes your poem the most. What do I write? Love. Oh, Sayuri likes love. Lust. Oh, Yuri likes that. Games, not skill like that. Wait, that's only Yuri, Natsuki, and Sayuri. Is that Monica? I don't know. Where is Sayuri going? She's kind of like off screen right now. Alright, there you are. Question. Dark. Oh, Sayuri likes dark? What? Disoriented. How about I try to get I'm trying to target Yuri for now. That's what I'm trying to say. I kind of know what they like though. But it's music though. Tenacious. So I think this is Sayuri, right? Yeah, I know. Massacre. Unending. Okay. Depression. Why is the music so funky now? Nightgown. Oh. Tragedy. Why is Sayuri all negative now? Why? Defeat. Whisper. Philosophy. Okay. Cage. What else? Vertigo. Yeah. Starscape. Spend enough time during the Paul minigame. Oh, I got achievement for that. Poetry Strum. Oh, I got achievement. No wonder the music was like so funky. Anxiety. Okay. Hi, Gamikori. I like Monica's pose, man. And I like also when she does this. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Migori. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayuri told me you don't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. And I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you will never see the end of it. Remember that. Natsuki, you clearly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Mikori always gave his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cleaning. Oh gosh, she's such a girl failure, dude. How dependable. Sayuri, that's because your room is so messy and distracting, and you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Mikori can be good friends too? Sayuri, what? As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, you even brought you something today, you know? But wait, Sayuri. For me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess it means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want to. This is, I don't know how I'm doing Yuri's voice or any other character's voice other than Sayuri. I don't know how it's gonna sound like. If it's cringy, I'm really sorry, guys. This is how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Wink, wink. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I am really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap! I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was focused then. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reasons though. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? About that. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious about her that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. When it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What is it about then, anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in the high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. While her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. He gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Mikori? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy this kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you were related to the protagonist, they made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm I'm rambling, aren't I? No, not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like book and writing fill my thought, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading, and that's the least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah! That's true. And in fact, I might as well get started reading, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book and that I just put into my bag. Alright, if it's fine. Is it fine if I sit here, right? I slipped into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just sometimes I'm not very used to. Reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I opened the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company, as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over her. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. There she goes again. I mean, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closed her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. I feel like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But I'm holding it like this. We're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. Even Yuri's blushing, as if I can feel her warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. We no longer ask me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own violation. We continue the first chapters in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently let go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought though. The main character kinda reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guess all things that she say and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remained silent for a moment. But Mikori, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think of that. Wait, I didn't think anything in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't think you were so self-cautious about that sort of thing. Hmm. I guess I'm more meant it that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poem with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhaled, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look like kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri released her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer if I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I read a little more tonight. It'd be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know. That's a good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, do you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, I did. My reaction ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sari and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sari is on the wrinkled sheet of a loose leaf torn from a spinal notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same for myself. Who should I show my poem first? Show it to Natsuki first. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. What? What? Well, it's about time. Well, it's about what I expected for someone like you. Yeah, that's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. Okay, pink woman. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste? Do you want to get smacked in the face? I'll pass. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can sing, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Continue. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it or anything, baka, baka. I hate you. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? You're right, Natsuki. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write it. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up the rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something today. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, didn't you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poems at? I want to show it to... I want to save the best for last, Sayori. Hi Sayori, what's up? This is a good poem, Megure. Are you sure this is your first time? Of course. Gosh, my voice is dying. I think I can't keep going with the voices. Oh, my throat is dying, man. Yeah, it's not that good. I am the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare... Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right then. But that's why it's impressed. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of this club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of one. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Mikuri. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only you really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's the part of the reason I joined. She kinda dragged me into this, you know. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. Dear Sunshine. Oh, what the heck? Why's the music so different? Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep here forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast! Sayori, we gotta say something about your poem. This is a guess, but... Did you wait till this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It was kind of good, but it just ruined it. the part she mentioned she wants breakfast. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last time. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast, you know? I get all cranky. I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me this. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Which poem? Gonna save Monica for last. Let's go for Yuri. Papa Woman, what's up? As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Huh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Zero. Zero. I suck at writing. I'm illiterate. You know. I'm illiterate. I am the opposite of this class. Your use of imaginary and metaphors indicates you have written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming for you. That's actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then look at my poem again. I don't know what I'm doing, man. Well, I know that. I just meant, She trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traced her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them. Okay? I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the styles and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds the train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changed. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Now, just finding them and building them by getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club values your feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind that. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay. Goes under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight, to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickens. I flicken back. I like the expressions, man. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I'm just a slow reader, okay? You gotta get used to it. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Yeah? That's a relief. I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short, right? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Mikuri. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poems often express their own thought, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in the last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive, huh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so. Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Mikori. Me too. Monica! Monica! Hey, shoot by Monica! Hey, Mikori, what's up? Having a good time so far? Yeah. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestion for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Oh, Mikori. What am I doing, man? Don't worry, Mikori. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Mikori. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. Sorry about that. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier. I like this. I like when she does this. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it counts when I put in some effort. That is not fair. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know. Wait, I better stop doing that. Know that you really like this kind of writing, right? You remember, like, before we write the poem, right? It said to pick what do you think one of the girls would like, right? How does she know? How does she know this? That freaks me out too, because I was targeting Yuri, you know. That freaks me out, but that is also cool at the same time, because in the general, Monica wasn't there. And that also piques my curiosity, you know. Writing that's full of imaginary and symbolism. Unlike Sayuri, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, he really likes it when the readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel or letting them deeply analyze the nonsense. I can take years of practice. Which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. But I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, you know. But I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. I can't do that pose, man. My spine's gonna break. How do you curve like that? Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Sure, I would love to. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay, hole in a wall. It couldn't have been me. See? the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. And that I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Great problem. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has got pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poets have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Was that the inspiration behind this one? Well... Well, I'm not sure how to... I can't do it. Dang it. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess I could say that... I can't do it. That I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you will never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle in the ink. So you just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated, as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes lands on Yuri's and Natsuki's. They generally exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. But you know what? I think this has been a very long episode. Oh, it auto-save? Cool. I'm gonna save here. But yeah, I think I want to leave it for now. Hold up. Let's go to the main menu. Yes. But yeah, I think this has been a very long episode. I'm gonna continue in the next Doki Doki Literature Club plus episodes. Gosh, I can't speak. I've been talking for so long. Reading is kind of hard, you know. But yeah, if you did enjoy watching this video to the end, be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Comment what you think about this video, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.